G'day, it's Jamie and welcome to Tantanoola Tigers. Today I'm reading an old newspaper report about African lion or Thylacoleo sightings at the Mongarlowe River in 1896. So we'll get into it. This was published in the Shoalhaven Telegraph on Wednesday the 26th of July 1896, titled, "Is this the bunyip at last?" On the 10th instant, a party of trappers who have been at work in the country between the Mongarlowe River and Buckenbower, says the Braidwood Dispatch, came into town with 2 bales of skin which they have sent away to Melbourne. Mr. Greniger, the tanner, observed amongst them a very remarkable one, which he purchased, and which he has put down in the pits, but which he took out and showed us on Saturday. The skin looked for all the world like that of a lion. Unfortunately, the legs from below the knees have been taken off, but estimating what they would be by other portions of the legs, the beast, when alive, would stand about 4 feet 3 inches high from the ground to the top of his back. The tail is 3 feet long with a brush at the end of it. Along the back, from the butt of the tail to the tip of the nose, the skin measures 5 feet 2 inches. The ear is 5 inches by 4 inches. The mouth from the front to the back is 6 inches. That is 12 inches altogether. The forehead is 12 inches broad. The eyes have been small, running obliquely to the forehead. It measures 5 feet 4 inches around the chest and falls away in the loins to about 3 feet 7 inches. The skin is yellow, a chrome yellow. The beast, when alive, must have strongly resembled a lion, and some 6 or 8 months since 2 or 3 persons avowed that they had seen a lion in the bush. One young fellow, Mr. Irwin, came across him at Bundawang, and he and his dogs ran for their lives. Mr. Irwin said he could not get the dogs out of the house again when he got home. Mr. Goodwin, one of the trappers, informed Mr. Greniger that the animal used to come to their camp at night to eat the skinned wallabies and possums lying about. He would only come at night and keep them awake, terrifying them with his roaring. They laid poison baits for him and thus stopped his roaring. As said before, it is a pity the lower portions of the legs are gone, as it would have been interesting to see what its feet were like. The tracks of a huge animal of some sort have been observed by some surveyors and splitters at Mongo and Bundawang, which has had 4 toes, and it is very likely that this is the strange gentleman. If so, the country is well rid of him, and it is to be hoped that he has not left any companions behind him, for no one cares to cross path of such a beast as that which skin belonged to, that is now being cured by Mr. Greniger's tannery, the end. Well, this is amazing, this. So saying it stood, by measuring the skin, 4 feet 3 inches from the ground, that's absolutely huge. Its tail's 3 feet long with a bush at the end of it. From the tip of the tail to the nose is 5 feet 2 inches, which is that's massive. Its forehead was 12 inches broad. It measured 5 feet 4 inches around the chest. And this one really gets me. They say the skin is yellow, a chrome yellow. And then Mr. Irwin, another bloke who saw another one at Bundawang with his dogs, and him and his dogs, they ran for his lives. And when they got home, he couldn't get the dogs out of the house, which I don't blame him. And then some other splitters and that have seen it. And then one of the trappers that trapped this animal and skinned it, they said it used to come around at night and eat all the dead wallabies and possums that they'd skinned lying around. And the roaring used to terrify them. So they laid poison baits and they captured it. I'd just love to know what they're actually seeing, whether they're seeing a Thylacoleo or an African lion, but it's really interesting, and the skin being a chrome yellow is amazing. Okay, That's it from me. I'll get back to you all next time. Bye.